Hello friends, this is Chandrakant Ghosh. Today I'll tell you about correlation coefficient in this video. I'll give you an example also so that you can understand how to calculate correlation coefficient by using its formula and by using spreadsheet. So let's see what is correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient is a number between -1 and +1 that tells you the strength and direction of a relationship between the variables. It is also known as Pearson's correlation coefficient and it is denoted by small r. Therefore, range of r is -1 to +1. Its formula is r equal to covariance of xy divided by sigma x into sigma y. Here x and y are two variables. Sigma x is the standard deviation of variable x and sigma y is the standard deviation of variable y. Covariance of xy can further be written as 1 upon n sigma xy minus x bar into y bar, and sigma x can further be written as square root of 1 upon n sigma x square minus x bar square. Similarly, sigma y can be written as square root of 1 upon n sigma y square minus y bar square. And if the correlation coefficient value is +1, then the relationship between the two variables x and y are perfect positive correlation. That means if one variable increases, another value also increases. For example, more fuel will cover more distance. If the correlation coefficient value is -1, then the relationship between the two variables x and y are perfect negative correlation. That means if one variable increases, the another variable decreases. For example, as the age of car increases, the mileage of car decreases. And if the correlation coefficient value is 0 or close to 0, then there is no relationship between the two variables x and y. Therefore, the x and y are uncorrelated. For example, size of pencil and coffee intake. Now let's take an example to understand how to calculate correlation coefficient. For this I have two variables x and y with 8 values. Now let's see the formula for calculating correlation coefficient, and we'll figure out what are the values we need to have in place to calculate correlation coefficient. We'll find that mainly we need x bar, y bar, x into y, x square and y square value. That means if these values are in place, then we can calculate the correlation coefficient. So let's calculate mean value of x and mean value of y first. For this we need to have sum of x that is 2 to 4 and sum of y that is 232. To calculate mean, sum of x divided by number of values, which is 8, will get the mean value, which is 28. Now we'll calculate y bar value. For y bar, sum of y divided by 8. 8 is total number of values. We'll get the y bar, which is 29. Here I have calculated x bar value and y bar value. Similarly, we have to calculate x square for each x equal to x25 into 25. We'll get the x square value. If we drag it from here to up to end, we'll get the x square value for each x. Similarly, we'll calculate y square value for each y. 27 into 27, we'll get the y square value. If we drag it from here to end, we'll get the y square value for each y. Now we'll calculate x into y. X is 25 into y is 27. We'll get the x into y value. Again, if we drag it from here to end, we'll get the x into y value for each xy. Now we need sum of x square. Therefore, we add all the value of x square. Here we'll get the sum of x square value. That means sigma x square value. I will calculate sum of y square value. 6772 is the sum of y square value. Now I will calculate sum of x into y. (6520) is the sum of x into y value. So sigma x value is 224, sigma y is 232, sigma x square is 6308, sigma y square is 6772, and sigma x into y is 6520. We'll put all these values in this formula. Like you can see, I have put 6520 in place of sigma xy, 8 in place of n because number of values are here 8, and in place of x bar I have put 28, in place of y bar I have put 29. Similarly, in place of sigma x square I have put 6308, and sigma y square I have put 6772. We'll calculate, we'll find that the value of correlation coefficient, that is R, equal to 0.603. So this is the value of correlation coefficient, and this is the way to calculate correlation coefficient by using correlation coefficient formula. Now I'll show you how to calculate correlation coefficient by using spreadsheet. For this, click on a cell, click on equal to sign, type CORREL, correl. The spreadsheet will show you correl, select correl, and after that you have to select all the values of x. Then put a comma, then select all the values of y, close the bracket, press enter. You will get the correlation coefficient value. You can see 0.603, which is equal to the value of correlation coefficient which we have calculated by using formula. So this was all about correlation coefficient. I hope you liked this video, and if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe it by click on the bell icon. Add your valuable comments and share this video to your friends and colleagues to improve and refresh their knowledge. We'll see you in my next video with another topic, that is normal distribution. Have a good day.